again, so I said I was going to split my EGX videos up into 2 videos, and so yeah, this is the video of everything else I did at EGX this year, and that was quite a bit. I had so much fun, which you probably already know, or you don't. Maybe you didn't watch my last video, but I had a lot of fun at EGX this year, and I got to play quite a few games. So yes, this is everything else I played at EGX this year. I mean, I think we need to start off with the fact that I cosplayed. I had 10 days left and I decided, yeah, sure, why not? Challenge accepted. I'm going to cosplay this year. Because I've been thinking about it for just pretty much the entire year. I was like, should I cosplay? Should I cosplay? I want to cosplay. But I left it until 10 days. But it went pretty well, actually. I cosplayed Molly from Telltale's Walking Dead, which is why my hair is, well, it looks ginger in this light, but I can assure you it is blonde. Not sure why it looks ginger, but it's sort of that like coppery blonde you get when you bleach your hair, which, not the prettiest thing, but, you know, it worked out well. I had a lot of fun cosplaying Molly. She was pretty badass, and I felt pretty badass. Sadly, I didn't have the ice pick. I didn't have Hilda the ice pick, but I did have a lot of fun. So yes, enough of that. Let's get on to the games. And I mean, you already know that I played Dragon Age Inquisition a lot. And if you haven't seen that video yet, because I made a video of it, you can click over on the Ferret or somewhere near the Ferret to be taken to that if you want to watch it. If you don't, that's cool. But it's there. You can watch. Just I really enjoyed it. Just, spoiler, really enjoyed it. But yeah, I also went to the Dragon Age Inquisition developer session, which was one of the more interesting developer sessions that I've been to at EGX. Because it wasn't just like, here's our game, look at it, then ask us questions about it. It was, here's the art direction, here are our inspirations, and we're gonna give you sort of like just an in-depth look at how we did things, and it was pretty cool. So yeah, definitely excited for that game. Yeah, but then later on the Thursday, I went for all 4 days. So this was stuff I did on the Thursday, and on the Thursday I saw Assassin's Creed Unity. Yes, I saw it. It wasn't there playable for some reason, which kind of makes me a bit worried. I'm a little bit worried about Unity. What I saw of it was quite interesting, but sadly they didn't show any of the co-op or any of the new and improved combat. So I'm quite worried about Unity right now, since they showed this, I believe it was the demo that they showed off at some other convention, so they're still showing the same things, which is, it's cool, but I would have liked to have seen more, because I mean, they're doing a bit of stuff differently, so I would have liked to have seen that stuff. But they did show us the new assassination missions, where you just get a target and you're like, okay, go assassinate that person, and they sort of hold your hand through it and tell you what you're supposed to be doing. So you can just go about it anyway, which I think is pretty cool. However, that was it. That was pretty much it. I got a pretty cool map out of it. A map of Paris that's, if you look closely at it, it's kind of blurry and you can't really figure things out, but you know. I did, however, get to play Assassin's Creed Rogue. That was there playable, though Unity wasn't. No, I'm a bit confused about what Ubisoft are doing right now, but it's, you know, it's fine. It's fine. I got to play Rogue. That was, I'd say I had a bit of fun with it. I did have some fun with it, but I failed the mission at the beginning because it was one of the naval missions. I was on a big ship, and I'm the worst at those missions, so I died. And that was sort of half of my demo time just gone. But I did manage to get through the rest of the mission until the parkour bit, the free running bit that I didn't manage to do, so I don't know about that. But when I played the ship, it felt good. It felt really good. The ship definitely has a lot more weapons on it, and it felt easier. It definitely, it felt a lot easier as someone who completely failed at previous ship missions. I felt like I could actually do this one, even though I failed it. But yeah, the thing that excited me about Assassin's Creed Rogue is that Haytham is returning, and like that guy, he quickly became my favorite Assassin's Creed character, just in everything. Back in when Assassin's Creed 3 came out, and I also read Assassin's Creed Forsaken, so I'm very excited about Rogue, although I won't be able to play it, because I only have a PC, and it's not coming out on PC, at least at launch. So, yeah. Ubisoft, you're disappointing me. It's... what are you doing? What are you doing? Other exciting things that I got to play, I got to play the Borderlands pre-sequel, which, I mean, it's Borderlands. If you liked Borderlands 2, then you're gonna like the pre-sequel, because it's pretty much Borderlands 2 in space, with new characters. It looked like Borderlands, it felt like Borderlands, it has that same Borderlands humor, and that same Borderlands just voice acting. It's Borderlands. I don't really have much more to say about it. It's Borderlands, but I could do sort of big floaty jumps and sort of slam on the ground, which I kept forgetting to do. I could also fall off and die, which was something I did. I played the co-op with my cousin. I was playing Nisha, the Lawbringer. Her sort of special ability was pretty cool. It's that she gets this sort of like automatically targets. It automatically sort of targets on enemies' heads for a short amount of time, so you can just sort of headshot a bunch of people in a sort of time thing. I don't know the word I'm looking for, but yeah, she felt pretty cool to play. My cousin was playing Athena, so she had the big shield and she was sort of soaking up damage. We did die a few times, and we were both backing away from this sort of huge enemy in the sky, and we both fell off of, basically fell to our doom at the same time, at the exact same time. So yeah, you can just fall and die. The oxygen system, I never felt like I was running out of oxygen. I never felt that it mattered much. So there's that. That was sort of, we could put up these, mess around with these little machines that put up sort of big domes of oxygen, which might be why I didn't feel like I was running out. It didn't feel like it was a problem for me in that demo, at least. But yeah, I mean, it's Borderlands, and that's it. If you really want some more Borderlands, then the pre-sequel is for you. It's like there were actually a few Batman games there this year. There was sort of a Batman section going on, and there was a giant Lego Batman statue, which looked pretty cool. Because obviously Lego Batman 3 is coming out. Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham, I believe it is. I did get to play a bit of that, and it's Lego. It's much like Borderlands in that it's Lego. They have a formula and they're sticking to it because it works well. Basically, it's sort of just, it's bigger and better than the previous Lego games, and it felt a lot of fun. Only sadly we were stuck on a sort of flight mission, sort of going around like, woo, not sure what we were supposed to do, because that's a thing in Lego. I can't play the Lego games because I can't figure them out. I get stuck, and I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. So, once again, played it co-op with my cousin, and she was basically doing all the stuff while I was flying around going, wee! And then we got to go into sort of a normal mission, where I got to run around as the Flash, and he felt super fast. He definitely felt really fast. I was just running around in circles, and then that was it. That was our time over. But it's definitely, yeah, it's Lego. It's Lego Batman. But it's also good sort of the world design. They have very interesting world design in this, because they have sort of the new planets you're going off into space, and they have the watchtower and awesome planets, and it's great to see. There's so many DC characters in just one small space, and it's pretty cool. There was also Batman Arkham Knight there, which we just got to sort of see a small demo in a small contained area that was very hot in there. It was very hot and sweaty and not really all that fun, but what we saw of the demo was pretty damn awesome. It of course showed off the new Batmobile, where you just sort of zip around in the Batmobile, and there's Batmobile assisted takedowns now, which look pretty cool. You've got just more power, and you're Batman. There's no better way to say it. You're Batman. So you become Batman and you feel awesome. So yeah, I got to see sort of them playing through that demo, and it was, damn. I mean, you should be watching that one. While I'm sort of still on the topic of games that are pretty much feel the same, just have been slightly upgraded, Little Big Planet 3. Yeah, felt like Little Big Planet 2, with more characters and a couple more abilities. It didn't really impress me. It's definitely feeling like a lot of the same game, just there's new characters and they all have their own little abilities. It was still fun. I played it 4-player, and you know, sadly I got to play the Sackboy, so I didn't get to experience any of the new characters, which might be my problem with it. But you know, it's not impressing me. Definitely not. But on to some games that did impress me. I got to play Lara Croft in the Temple of Osiris. Played it 3-player. Oh, it's a fun little game. It certainly had its like little hilarious moments, because I played, oh god, I forgot the character I played. But whoever I played, I was sort of standing sort of up here, like on a pit of spikes. Like, oh, not on the pit of spikes, above a pit of spikes. And I had to sort of stand there and let sort of the person who was playing Lara grapple hook onto me so she could get over, but instead she pulled me into the spikes. Then there was a part near the end where we had to run from this giant thing, and it's definitely a fun little co-op game. And finally, saving the best until last, I was actually walking along on the Saturday, I believe, and I got handed this little leaflet here. And I was like, oh, what's this? And sort of the rest of my group is sort of walking off as I'm glancing at the leaflet, so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna join my group now. So I sort of looked down at it, and I'm like, wait a minute, fire-breathing chickens? So I rejoined the rest of my group, and I'm like, guys, there's fire-breathing chickens. And they're just like, where is this game? We need to go and take a look at it right now. And so basically, I mean, fire-breathing chickens, I'm sold. Like, whatever your game is, if it has fire-breathing chickens, just count me in. I'm playing it. But yeah, we went over, and there were two lovely developer guys, and they sort of just let me play it and sort of took me through what I was doing and sort of showed me what it was. And basically it is it's a farm game where you're also all the animals that you have sort of these weird, crazy genetic mutations, such as fire-breathing chickens or strange, crazy alien cows that have sunflowers for tails, which was one of the cows that I got, and I was very confused about it, and it's crazy. And you basically, you're farming up stuff, and you're doing little quests, and you're being attacked by aliens and foxes, and your chickens breathe fire, and I don't know how you're keeping fire-breathing chickens in a pen, because surely they should just burn through the pen and escape. But, you know, it's a very crazy little game, and it was incredibly fun. I had so much fun playing it, and the developers were so friendly, and they were so nice, and I was just like, you guys are, this is amazing. But yeah, basically, you can mess around with genetics in your strange farm animals, and you can create some pretty crazy things. It's a lot of fun. And basically they're trying to get through Steam Greenlight at the moment, so if you're interested in that, go and check out Mendel's farm, because it's pretty cool. I enjoyed it a lot. But yes, that was my EGX journey this year, EGX 2014. That was what I did this year, and I had a lot of fun, and I'm very excited for next year, because if it's like that, sadly, goodbye Earl's Court. It's leaving. Earl's Court is being just ruined. They're taking it and demolishing it or something, and it was very sad. It's a very sad thing. But it's moving to Birmingham, the NEC in Birmingham, and I'm a little worried that it's not going to be as good. But I have faith, and I have faith in it, and I will definitely be there next year because it's so much fun. Yeah, that is it for my EGX vlogs this year. That was all the stuff I did and all the fun I had, and thank you for watching.